Assalamu alaikum. Today we will learn about the process of digestion. Digestion begins in the mouth where the teeth help to break the food mechanically. Then the food is mixed with saliva produced by salivary glands containing the enzyme called amylase, which starts breaking down carbohydrates or starch into soluble sugars called maltose. Then the food called bolus enters esophagus through peristalsis, which helps push the food downward toward the stomach. Now you must be wondering what's peristalsis? Peristalsis is the rhythmic contraction and relaxation of muscles in the walls of gastrointestinal tract. In the stomach, food mixes with gastric juices containing hydrochloric acid and enzymes like pepsin. Hydrochloric acid helps break down proteins while pepsin starts the digestion of proteins into peptides. Peristaltic movement in the stomach is the rhythmic contraction and relaxation of the muscles in the stomach wall. These contractions help to mix the food with digestive juices, breaking it down into smaller particles. Additionally, peristalsis helps to move the food called chyme along the digestive tract. Then the food enters the first part of the small intestine, which is duodenum, where most of the chemical digestion takes place. Bile produced by the liver, stored and released by the gallbladder, emulsifies the fat in food. The pancreatic enzymes, which includes carbohydrates, lipase, and protease, break down carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, respectively, into glucose or simple sugars, fatty acids or glycerol, and amino acids. It also contains villi, small finger-like projections for absorption. Bicarbonate is produced by pancreas and released in duodenum to neutralize stomach acid, creating a suitable pH environment for enzymatic digestion in the small intestine. The jejunum is the midsection of the small intestine. Its main function is the absorption of nutrients from digested food. It has a large surface area due to numerous villi. It absorbs carbohydrates, proteins, along with fats, vitamins, and minerals. The ileum is the final section of the small intestine connecting to large intestine. It continues the process of nutrient absorption, particularly of bile salts, vitamin B12, and remaining ones. It also plays a role in the immune system as it contains specialized lymphoid tissue that helps in immune defense against pathogens. Peristaltic movement helps propel food and nutrients through small intestine to large intestine. Then the food enters the large intestine, which is divided into two parts. The first part is cecum. It is a pouch-like structure located at the beginning of the large intestine where it connects to the small intestine. Its function is to receive undigested food from small intestine and begin the process of absorption of water and electrolytes. Then comes the colon, which is divided into four parts: ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, and sigmoid colon. The function of the colon is to remove the water, some nutrients, and electrolytes from the undigested food. Peristaltic movements in the colon help propel waste material through the colon towards the rectum for elimination. Bowel movement is the process by which waste material is expelled from the body. As the waste material reaches the rectum, the stretch receptors in the rectum detects the stretching of the rectal walls. When the rectum fills with feces, these receptors send signals to the brain, which then triggers the sensation of needing to defecate. When an individual voluntarily chooses to have a bowel movement, the external anal sphincter ring of muscles surrounding the anus relaxes, allowing the feces to pass through the anus and out of the body.